Hi, Scentsy friends. Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Chris, your independent Scentsy consultant, and this is Dazzling Scents with Chris. So it's been a hot minute since I've made a video because I did go away on vacation for a little bit. We went to Nashville for a few days, saw Luke Combs at the Nissan Stadium. It was a fantastic show. It was a great vacation. Glad I went, but I am a little bit old for that scene. It was crazy, but it was a good time. Anyway, I realized shortly before I went away on my little vacation that I never did my, what would it be, March Scentsy Club. So I have my March Scentsy Club to go through and my April. They're not real big or anything, but it's a little confusing. So the March Scentsy Club, this was the club. It was originally my monthly club. And then the new catalog was releasing. So what I did was, in this club, I put things that, I don't remember how I did it, but I put things in there that I kind of wanted to have a little stockpile of. And then I let that ship and I transferred it to a quarterly club. And now the quarterly club, when that comes in, I believe that's coming in June, May or June. I don't remember. I got to check on that. I think it's June. So when that one comes, that will have like all the fall scents that I wanted to keep and hold on to. And then in my monthly club now that I have, like for April, what I'm doing in there is I'm putting stuff in there that I've already warmed that I like and I would like to warm again. And it's possible that it may go into that quarterly club when the summer catalog's getting ready to retire, if that makes sense. And I'm hoping when that happens, I'll have the opportunity to remove anything I know that's coming back in the fall in the catalog so that the club isn't out of hand, because trying to think, that quarterly club that I've got coming, it's expensive. Woo! Anyway, so I'll work through all that. I'm just trying to, I'm getting the ground laid out for me, because like I said, as you know, I've said it before a million times, I'm a new consultant. I started in August of the end of August, the first week of September. So that summer catalog was already, I didn't know anything about Scentsy Club really at that time, and that was going away. The new fall catalog was coming out. Yeah, so my club is kind of a mess. I do have things in there that I absolutely love and want to keep, and I have things in there I don't know yet. So I'm hoping to eventually, at some point, get it down to where it's just stuff I really, really, really like that I'm just not holding a spot for. Does that make sense? Because I think that one coming in June is over $200. I think that's a lot of money for wax at one time. I mean, over time, I ain't got a problem with it. But yeah, 1 month or for just one shipment. So anyway, let's just get started with what I've got here. So I'm going to go through what came in my March. In fact, I don't even remember what's in it, to be honest with you, because I forgot to open the box. The box has been sitting here in my room, and I'm like, oh, I got to open it. And I totally forgot. I'm all over the place. Anyway, so I'm going to go through this box now and see what we have in it. Okay. All right. So in here, let's see. Oh, okay. It's coming back to me now. Oh, good Lord. Okay. So I do remember that. Oh, wow. Yeah. I got 5 bars of Pinkberry Fluff in here. Because, why did I do that? Oh, I only had 1 bar left from the Easter collection. I loved it so much. I said, I love this. I'm just going to automatically throw 5 bars in. So this is the Pinkberry Fluff. And to me, this is something that I know will continue on in my club because I absolutely love this smell. Oh God, this is just the best. This is one of my top 10 favorite bars. And let me say, I do have it here. Pinkberry Fluff is pinkberry, marshmallow, and vanilla bean swirl in an airy, irresistible combination. You guys, this one smells so good. I remember when I first warmed this in my bedroom, I kept going to my bedroom just to smell it. I couldn't, my grandson loved it. He kept going in there going, oh no, it smells so good in here. This is amazing. It's a powdery scent. If you don't like powdery scents, to me, this is a powdery scent. It's so good, you guys. So good. And yeah, the nut job I am, I picked up 5 bars. But I don't believe it's in my next. I hope it's not in the monthly now because I don't really need any more yet. I think I did throw it in the quarterly though, because I know this is going to retire. I'm not sure when the Easter collection is going to be gone, but I made sure I held a spot for it in my quarterly club. But in the meantime, I did grab myself a nice little stockpile. Okay, so then this was, at the time I threw these bars in my club, was when the Bring Back My Bar was going away. So there were things I wanted in Bring Back My Bar, but there are things that I didn't necessarily want like an ongoing. I wanted enough where I wanted a few bars on hand just to have because I like it, but I didn't need to have a constant supply coming in. And one of those was Mediterranean Spa. And that's this one here. And I do like it. Love this scent. It's really good. And I picked up 2 bars. Oh! Now I picked up 2 bars because somewhere in this room, I do have more of this. And I believe I'm getting 2 more, and then I think I'm going to pull it. Because to me, Mediterranean Spa is like, I like it in the bathroom. It's fresh, it's clean. It's a little on the masculine side, but not overly masculine. It's not like it's a man smell. It just smells spa-like. It's fresh. There's a citrus note in here. It's airy and light, but not light in the sense where you can't, you know, it's a weak light. Just light scented, like it's not a heavy scent. It's light. It's uplifting. So, you know, with this, I've got glacier water in my club, which I think I'm probably going to pull to. You know, the aloe water and cucumber. And in my mind, this bar wax, right, say 1 bar. If I'm just using this in my bathroom, I'm probably just going to be using 3 cubes, maybe just 2. Well, I did put a warmer in the bathroom, so that's a lie. So I'll probably use at least 3 cubes. So here, I've already got, just here alone, this is how many uses, right? 1, 2, 2.5 uses each bar. So something that's 2, that's 4 times plus what I have in the aloe water, in the glacier water, and there's other scents, the cactus one. Do I need to continually get Mediterranean Spa when there's other scents that I like just as well? No, probably not. It's not a scent where, like with the Pinkberry Fluff, this is something that makes me like just want to smell it over and over and over because I love it. It's those are the smells that I want in my club. Those ones that just envelop my senses and I can't get enough of, and it just takes over. That they're unique to me, they're different. Those are the things that I plan on keeping in my Scentsy club. Things like Mediterranean Spa, there's always going to be something similar or just as good that I will continue to purchase in replacement of that. So I'm not concerned, is what I'm saying. Am I going to be angry? Oh my God, I'll never have Mediterranean Spa again. No, that's not the plan here. The plan is I want to have a few bars and I'm good. So that's kind of where I was thinking when I was kind of tying up that piece of finishing off that monthly club. Okay, that being said, I also have Perk Me Up. Yeah, if you can see that one. Okay, this is a wonderful coffee scent. I love it. When I smell it, it smells just like a great cup of coffee with cream in it. It's so good. Now, again, with this one, I also like Hug in a Mug. And recently I just did the Mocha Doodle. I love that too. Both of those have a coffee essence to me. So as far as Perk Me Up goes, I have two here. I think I also purchased along the way maybe another bar or two. So I have a little bit of a stockpile. I think I have some more coming in my quarterly. And at that time, I'm going to assess, do I want to continue to keep it? Is it a scent I can't live without? There are other things that give me the same vibe, like the Mocha Doodle, like the Hug in a Mug. That's where I'm going with that. It's kind of like the same thought process of Mediterranean Spa. Is this unique and different and something that may not smell again? Probably not. So that one's kind of, you know. Now, I'm not sure what I did here. I picked up a bar of Cinnamon Bear. I'm not sure why. I do know that the reason I have Cinnamon Bear, I think, well, no, you know what? I'm a liar. I do know why. Again, I just wanted to make sure I had enough bars. Oh, that's so good. It's like a red hot cinnamon candy. It's so good. Now, I know I mentioned before that I always loved the candle. My favorite candle at the holiday time when I used to use candles. I do not burn candles anymore. Was 'Tis the Season from Bath & Body. I love that smell. So I had a candle left. In fact, it was a smaller candle. And I opened it up and I was smelling it. And I was trying to pick out the scents in there. I definitely picked up this. I picked up apple in it. And I picked up a cranberry. So I made my own 'Tis the Season with Johnny Appleseed, Cinnamon Bear, and Very Merry Cranberry. Super, super close to 'Tis the Season. So what I was doing here was I wanted to make sure I had a stockpile. So I just grabbed one bar. It's in my quarterly club, so I'll have another bar. And hopefully, like I said, that will, with the next time the quarterly will ship, I think, is it August or September? I want to be able to, hopefully this will make the fall catalog and I can pull it so that I don't have to keep it in there and I can bring the club price down. and purchase anymore if I need it. Am I making sense? In my mind, it makes sense. It makes sense to me. It's just hard to explain what I'm trying to do here. Okay. So that's why I have that bar, Cinnamon Bear. But that is just such a random bar. I don't know what I was thinking. Who knows? Okay. This is another Bring Back My Bar. I absolutely love Woodland Suede. Love, love, love it. Oh, geez, that is so good. It just is such a sexy man smell. Oh, this is a good one, you guys. It's, I don't even have the scent notes, so couldn't tell you. I don't think there's bergamot in here. I don't smell that lemony. Oh, it's just so, it's men's cologne. It's just so good. So I picked up 2 of these. This is staying in my club for a little bit. It's also in my quarterly club, and it will stay there for a while. I picked up the 2 because I just wanted to put it this way. If you've only got one, let's say I only have 1 bar in the quarterly club, well, then I've only got 1 bar. So I want a few extra. Just, you want that little bit of a stockpile on it so that you don't have just 1 bar and you're like, oh, well, now I got to wait another 3 months before I get another bar. I don't want to do that. So I wanted to have a couple extra on hand. So that's kind of what my thought process is too, is being able to have that little bit of a stockpile so that you're not waiting 3 months for another bar. So now when September comes, or I could melt a lot of it and I don't have to worry about it because I have a little bit of a backup on it. Okay, another one here. Oh, I also picked up this one. I picked up 1 bar. I don't know if I'm going to do another bar in my quarterly or not. I'd have to check my, the vanilla cream. I was on the fence about this one, so I put it in the club just to, I don't have any vanilla scents like some of the people have the vanilla waves, I think they called it. There's Simply Vanilla, I guess, out there. I don't have any of those. And I hear a lot of consultants like to use vanilla for mixing. So I thought, let me get the vanilla cream. It does smell nice. It's a nice vanilla. I wouldn't warm it on its own. I did try it that way. It wasn't quite the vanilla scent that I'd like on its own. It's more of a bakery vanilla. So I did pick this up just to have as a mixer. It goes nice with the coffee scents, and apparently, like I said, I do see there's people out there mixing it with other things, kind of like to tone down notes in bars. My cat over here is absolutely insane tonight, aren't you? You're crazy tonight. I don't know what he has not stopped all night long. Okay, now the last 2 bars I have in my March monthly is, where are you? Starburst Sky. This is funny because I originally didn't like this scent. I was like, what? It was, you know. And then all of a sudden, it just started to slowly grow on me. Same with Pink Coconut's another one. That one I really didn't care for at all. Then after a while, I was just, it grew on me. There was just something about it. Something different, something unique. And I feel the same thing about the Starburst Sky. I really like the scent. It's, I don't even know what notes are in it. I don't have it here. It's just good. It's different. It has a perfume scent to it, like an elevated perfume. Oh, it's just, it's lovely. I do like Starburst Sky a lot. And I believe this was part of our Valentine's Day collection. And I think this was the only one I ended up getting out of that collection to keep. So yes, I do like Starburst Sky. Oh, one other thing. So for my half off, I chose a brick, and I have not smelled this brick. I have not smelled this wax. I've heard people talk about it. I've always been curious about it. And I said, you know what? I'm going to give this one a try. And that is, here, let me get that off. That's sea salt and avocado. So originally I was like, ew, avocados? But like I said, I heard lots of consultants talk about what a really good scent it is. So I'm going to go open it up and give it a first sniff. Oh, that's interesting. Well, on cold, I'm not quite sure. I don't know. It's green, not only in color. There's, you know, again, we always have to warm something. Look at Violet Spun Sugar is a perfect example of that. I thought that scent was just disgusting. And when I gave it a second try in another room, I was like, wow, this is really good. But anyway, this here, there's something a little weird smelling to it, to me. I don't know what it is. Maybe there is really an authentic avocado smell. It kind of, yeah. I don't know. I'm going to warm it before I judge it. But there's a funkiness to it. Yeah. And I can't think of what it is it's reminding me of. I'm not going to say what I'm thinking it reminds me of. We'll see how sea salt and avocado pans out. I'm assuming it probably smells great. I mean, they kept it in a brick or put it in a brick for the Scentsy Club people. So I think maybe it just needs to be warmed. I'm going to warm it, and we'll get back to that when I do get it warmed. So let me put this aside. Okay. Now let's get to my current monthly club. This is April, and this will change for May because, like I said, what I'm putting in here are things that I've been warming out of the catalog because mostly everything in this catalog is new to me. I've never smelled it. So I have all the scents. So as I warm them, if I like them, I'm going to put them in my club so I can get another bar and go from there. So for my half off, I got a, I just got a filter, an air filter for my purifier. Because I realized I just used my last two. So I'm going to be needing filters. I have 2 air purifiers and I don't have any filters, so if the light turns red on them, they would both change at the same time. So, well, actually, that's not true either. I did not have to. Did they go at the same time? I don't remember. So, probably either when I close out I have a party going that I'm going to close real soon. I'll probably pick up another one there, or I'll do it in the next Scentsy Club. Okay. So, in this club, I got, where do I start? I probably have some doubles in here. Okay, I've got 2 Violet Spun Sugar. The one I hated so much. Oh, I spoke terribly about this bar. But let me tell you. That is so good. Violet Spun Sugar for me is a mixture of pink coconut and Starburst Sky at different melting levels. Yeah, when it gets towards the end you know, not towards the end, later in the melt time, like maybe 24 hours or so, it starts to pick up that Starburst Sky. In the beginning for me, I smell the pink coconut. I get like that earthiness to it. I think the only difference is, see, we got Starburst Sky, pink coconut, and this. This has a little bit of a sweetness in it. I really like this one a lot. This is a good one. So I picked up 2 bars. So now I could actually warm it again. But I got to get through all this wax from the catalog. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Anyway, I picked up another bar of Mocha Doodle. Absolutely loved it. This was the only bar that I picked up out of the spring summer catalog, out of the bakery category. It's chocolate coffee. It is so good. So good. And then I saw a mix on Facebook. Mix this with sugared strawberry, and you get chocolate covered strawberries. Yeah. So I like this. It's good. So I picked up another bar because I've already melted some of the one that I had. Okay, let me put this here. Yes, Mocha Doodle is delicious. Okay. Fell in absolute love with Lilacs and Violets. This smells like a fresh blooming lilac bush. It is so good. At the house I grew up in, my parents' house, my mother had a lilac bush out front. This bush was huge, and it got so many blooms on it in the spring. I mean, just full of purple lilacs. And it was so fragrant. It would the smell would come into the house. It was, this brings me back to being a kid at home. Yeah, I could just picture my sitting in our kitchen. My mother would cut them from time to time, not too much, because lilacs are short-lived. Unfortunately, they don't last or rebloom. And she would cut them and put them on the kitchen table or in the window in the kitchen. And this just reminds me of being in the kitchen at home. It smells so good, you guys. This is such an authentic lilac smell. It's beautiful. It's beautiful because it doesn't smell fake or manufactured. It's authentic. It smells like a fresh cut lilac. Okay. Sugar Blossom. This is funny because this is in the bakery section, which to this day, I'm going to say it. I said it before. I'm going to say it again. I wouldn't eat this. This Sugar Blossom is not a bakery scent. It's beautiful. It's perfume. Period. I want to say this might be Sugar Blossom. Is it Sweet Pea? I think it's Sweet Pea. Let me see. I got the catalog here. When I warmed it, this is what I felt about Sugar Blossom. It is golden blossoms, sugar dipped golden blossoms adorn a, oh no, it isn't Sweet Pea. What was I thinking of? Adorn a shimmering fusion. I'm sorry, no glasses, guys. This print's really small. Shimmering fusion of sugared citrus and vanilla. Okay. Oh, I know what I was thinking of with the Sweet Pea, because I was having a discussion about this bar with somebody at work today, and then we were just going on and anyway, when I melted this one, I felt that we're all familiar with the fragrance line from Philosophy, right? Not all, most people are. We've got Amazing Grace, Pure Grace, Baby Grace, Clean Grace. There's all kinds of graces, right? In the philosophy fragrance line. This, to me, when I had this one warming in my bedroom, and it's a beautiful, beautiful scent, could be in that line of fragrances. Philosophy could actually take this, bottle it, and it would fit right in with the graces. Really, really pretty. So pretty. It is a delicate perfume smell, and it's wonderful. I love this, and I'm glad I was able to have another one now, because now I can warm it again once I get through this wax. Anyway, I digress. Oh, I have another Starburst guy here. Okay. And I picked up a Wildflower Cotton. This one was my choice out of, oh, that's so good, the Mother's Day collection. This is just so good. This is a Me Bar. It's got a woodsy note in here. I don't even know if there's woodsy in it, but I smell like a sandalwood or something. It's just divine. Divine. Love, love Wildflower Cotton. That's in my club. I'm going to probably keep this in club for a while. I may even do a little stockpile and then drop it down to 1 bar. Okay, Lake My Day. Love, love, love Lake My Day. Lake My Day is, oh, this is like rich man smell. Oh yeah, I could just see him. He's corporate, Wall Street. He drives a black BMW, and this scent here is good. So good. I pick up like there is a bergamot in here, like that lemony cologne. It's funny because I guess there is a watery note to it. Yeah, I guess if you had to compare this to like what fragrance companies call like ocean scents, this definitely not ocean, but there is an aquatic quality to it. And like I said, this here is going to give Mystery Man a run for his money, because that's really good. Let's see what this has to say. I know this is just my Scentsy Club, and I don't need to be looking up scent notes and all that. It's not what this is about. But while I'm here, Lake My Day is refreshing lake waves lap peacefully over crisp bergamot and fresh oak moss. It's a great one. Guys, if you don't have this, you need to get it. At least try it. Okay. Next one is, I got a bar of Make a Splash. I melted this. I loved it. So good. This is fruity, fresh, and watery. Yeah, this one's nice. Again, clubbed it because I liked it, and I melted mine. So I want to make sure I have a bar, because once I get through the wax, say it again. Heirloom Rose. I picked up a bar. I will probably, I think I may have another bar in the quarterly club. I like this rose. I know when I warmed it and I talked about it, it was, it doesn't smell artificial to me. This smells like a fresh bouquet of roses in a vase. Because because you can pick up the green in here. Oh, I'm a hot mess today. There's green like the stems, okay? So, you know when you get a fresh batch of flowers and you want to cut the ends of the stems off before you put them in a vase, that smell. But it's very subtle. And that subtle green gives it the authentic smell of roses. My opinion. Yeah, this smells, yeah, if it smells like a bouquet of roses. I do like it. Is it something that I want to keep in my club for like a really long time and I want bars and bars of this? No, but I want a few bars. It's a strong scent, so I'm not going to warm as many cubes. And certainly I would never warm this in my living area, put it that way, because if you do that, not to sound morbid, but it would be like walking into a funeral home, really, because it's, yeah. Not that it reminds you of a funeral home, but in that capacity, if you walked into a living area that was just filled with this scent, to me, I would get funeral vibes. But I do like this for the bedroom. Maybe just 1 or 2 cubes. Just a little bit, because a little of this goes a long way. And same thing with the bathroom. It's nice in the bathroom too. So I just want a couple bars on hand because I do like it. I'm not like over the moon crazy, like, oh my God, I love it, I gotta have it in my club, can't live without it. It's not like, I don't have that feeling for it. But I like it enough where I do want a little bit of it. Okay, the next one is Mountain Sunset. I really like this bar. I do remember when I warmed it, I found that it was a little on the light side, which was disappointing because it really smelled good. It's a nice scent. I'm getting wax all over. Is it just me, or does anybody feel like the wax is like crumbly lately? When I cut it and stuff, it like breaks, and yeah, it's crumbly. I don't know. It feels harder than it normally does. This is beautiful. Mountain Sunset. I'm going to try it in another room, but I do like the scent on that one. Okay, Woodland Meadow. Oh, that's a pretty one. So pretty. This one here kind of reminded me of, what is it? This guy back here, Sven. Was it Fearless by Nature? It had that same kind of vibe to me. So I do like this one. A little lemony, on the masculine side, woodsy. It's this. I like this. What is wrong with you? Stop. This cat is driving me crazy. Okay. So yeah, we got Woodland Meadow in there, and this one was a fast favorite for me. Sandalwood Tangerine. This is another one that will be in the club for a while. Oh, I like that. This, it's masculine. I tend to like masculine scents. Oh, you pick up that sandalwood in here, that woodsy, and there's a little sweetness to it. Yeah, you guys, this one's really, really good. Oh, do like that. I like this one a lot. Sandalwood Tangerine. That will stay in the club for a while. This one. Oh. Bonfire Beach. I've actually had this, I warmed this just recently. This one's staying in the club. It ain't going nowhere. Whenever I get to my warming, what I've been warming, I'll talk more about the feelings I got from it. Love this one. Sweet, smoky. It's all of the things and more. It is so good. Okay. And the last one I have in here is Here Comes the Sunflowers. I do like this one very much. Yeah, this is just such a nice floral with a little sweetness to it. There's a little apple in there, I think. Oh, is there apple? I'm not even sure. I smell an apple to sweeten it up. I could be wrong because I usually am. So I said, I want to be a sommelier of scents. Here comes the sunflowers. Oh, strawberry, apple. What's the difference? Just kidding. Okay, sun-kissed petals and fruity moss celebrate all things spring with a sweet pop of strawberry. Smells like apple. I don't know. So good. This is so good. I like florals. Florals, my most favorite scents, what I prefer, I like floral, I like woods, I like spice, and I like fresh. I don't care for bakery. I don't want my house to smell like food. I don't mind it in the kitchen, but the problem is my kitchen is kind of open to other areas of my house. So yeah, I appreciate the smell of the bakery bars and stuff. They smell amazing. I just don't want to sit in my house and smell that. Make me hungry. So in fruit, hit or miss on the fruit. I just find that most of the time the fruit comes off smelling like candy or artificial. But I do like the fruity florals. That's nice. So yeah, I'm a floral, wood, spice, fresh kind of girl. And unique scents. I love scents that are unique. So that's what I got for my 2 Scentsy clubs for March and April. Now, I've got quite a bit of wax left to melt through, and I was going through it earlier this evening thinking, okay, what are the next bars I'm going to go through? Guys, I got mostly fruit left. I'm a little disappointed. Fruit and a lot of yellow bars. I have a crap ton of yellow bars sitting over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 8 or 9 yellow bars sitting over here. Yeah. So, and they're all like fruity. I don't know. So I got to get through these, and because I really want to start warming these things that I really absolutely love. But I want to give all these a try to decide what I don't like and what I do like. But it seems like I've really getting down to like mostly fruit scents. So it's a little difficult because, yeah, I'll get through them. Maybe I just won't warm them that long. I'll just warm them to smell them and let them go so I can move on to these things that I do really like very much. Like the Lake My Day and so stuff like that. And I do got to do this sea salt and avocado. I don't know. What do you guys, tell me what you guys think about sea salt and avocado. I know a lot of you consultants have been consultants a lot longer. Oh, there's a scent in there, and I don't know Is it bad if I say it kind of smells like vomit a little bit? I don't know. There's something in it. I'm gonna melt it. I'm got my fingers crossed that it's better melted than it is cold. Okay, guys. So anyway, last week I did order my early access on the Father's Day bars, and it still isn't shipped. So I did that last Monday. So I'm waiting for that. I got my warming video I'll do here eventually. I thought I ordered something else. Oh, I did pick up. I did do a little shopping yesterday for the Tinkerbell stuff. So that's coming too. And yeah, so for right now, we're going to leave it at that because I have talked and rambled on an awfully long time just to go through a Scentsy club. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for watching. I appreciate you taking the time. As always, I appreciate it. And I will be back soon. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you care to do any shopping, my website is in the description below. Thanks, guys, and I will see you real soon. Bye-bye.